Charlie Tilson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Melky Cabrera stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Jose Quintana will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What do you have for us on him, H?
Man, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What's going to be the key for him today, HR? First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Cabrera is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Here's Todd Frazier now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. 1 hit in 18 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, Yan Gomes. You know, he calls one of the best games in baseball. He's got a great pitching staff to work with. But the thing I like about him, he will throw to different bases, and he can only do that because he's got such good footwork.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
The 1-2 pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Lowry.
Now to the plate, Brett Lowry. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go Edwin Encarnacion now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, 4 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Onto the home run porch and gone. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Batting 5th, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. And I'm looking down at first base at the big Cuban, Jose Abreu. You talk about a fuss over a private workout. He had everybody in baseball wanting to sign this guy. And years later, we know why.
Jose Ramirez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Geyer. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, 7 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Left field, Cabrera's there. And that's the 3rd out. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the 3rd inning here on MLB Network. Here's Cody Ashe. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
The designated hitter, Cody Ashe.
Into the windup and the pitch. High pop up. Calling for it, Santana. And that's the 1st out of the inning.
Batting 9th, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Ready on 1-2. Misses, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping into the box, Yan
Leading up
Gomes.
with a try.
He'll get us going in the home
Catcher.
half of inning number 3.
Yan Gomes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Boy, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The first baseman.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Anderson brings it in to second for 1. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tilson moves over, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1, but they're up 1-0. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Anderson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good action on the sinker, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
He was starting to settle in. He has retired 7 hitters in a row. That base hit right there kind of breaks it up. And now let's see how he's out of the stretch. Hasn't been there for a while.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ball 2.
2-2.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Here's Melky Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Down the third baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Todd Frazier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Toward right field. Geyer is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting. Right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Avisail Garcia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Outside, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Swing and a liner. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They still trail 1. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, number 10.
Ready for another chance? Edwin Encarnacion. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Here's Michael Brantley. And here's a ball hit in the air. Frazier ranging into the outfield. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. Third baseman.
In now, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Quintana sets. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Stepping in now, Brandon Geyer. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Tilson has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Brett Lawrie comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brett Lawrie.
In there, strike 1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's Cody Ashe. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2.
Nope.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
1-2.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
In now, Omar Narvaez. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Yan Gomes.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Tilson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Quintana gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw off a double.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Tim Anderson. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Tim Anderson.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Well, that's back-to-back singles and first and third. So right here, you got a pitch to get a strikeout, and then the next hitter, hopefully you get a double play and you can get out of it. But right here, you got a pitch to get the strikeout to set up a chance to get out of this.
Here's Melky Cabrera. Chopped weakly to the right. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Todd
Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. This is on the ground over to first. Spin throw, 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Avisail Garcia is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 0-2 once more. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Brett Laurie is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch, a little bouncer. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the first pitch.
Francisco
Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera on the move. And this will land foul. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Cabrera able to get it in, and that'll hold the runner at third base.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. Yeah, and guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Line drive to center field. One run is scored, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there, and now we're starting all over. Right where we started, tie ball game.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. Michael Inoue is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Into the box, Brandon Guyer, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Stepping in now, Yan Gomes. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 2-1 on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Now batting, Center fielder.
Ready once again, Austin Jackson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Line to the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So 2 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Ready for another chance, Cody Ashe. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Cody Allen comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Into the windup and the pitch. Omar Narvaez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 3-2. Here's Carlos.
Leading off with a Tribe, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Ready with the 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Well, that base hit right there gives them two-run cushion. When you have a two-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He swings and lines it to left. Cabrera has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. Edwin Encarnacion now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cabrera's there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Michael Brantley. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tribe get one on the double by Kipnis. We'll march on to the eighth. It's now 4-2 in favor of the Tribe. Zach McAllister has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Ready for another shot now.
Leading off for the White Sox, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Hit to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
Striding in once again, Jose Abreu. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 4 for 9. He's taken him deep once. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Left fielder number 50.
Here's Melky Cabrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And the run is in to score from second as they cut it to 1 at 4-3 now.
Back-to-back changeups. The first one, he got a chance to recognize it. Read it well. The second one drills it for the base hit. I love his approach on that at bat.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Skied into very shallow right. Geyer moves over, and the inning is over. Tyler Saladino has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Cabrera's there, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 6.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Geyer. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Yan Gomes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Carlos Frias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping up now, Brett Laurie. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Santana will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
Designated hitter, Cody.
Here's Cody Ashe. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Another 2-2 offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Omar Narvaez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Lindor is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. So that'll just about